That was the longest recording session.
I mean, these 3 minutes can be like premium content.
Yeah.
Look at what a bunch of fucking clowns we are.
Yeah, bunch of fucking
Honestly, the
monkeys trying
incompetence
to
of
hop
this
a doorknob. Like,
The-
Jesus.
the incompetence of this episode right now, we've taken it to a next level.
We've
taken it to
had
the next
higher
level.
notches to get to, all right, and we've got there. This is not a new
I don't
tier
know.
for us.
Yeah, we fucked up way worse than this maybe along the way. Is
I
that what
know.
you're saying?
Well, we
Yeah,
talked about
let's
one or
brag
two
about
even
that.
earlier. Yeah, exactly. We've reached new pinnacles and new depths. We're staying away from both, at least the lower one. We'll see what happens. We'll put it like that.
Just hills and valleys, baby. Just hills and valleys.
Hills
I
and
can do.
valleys, like mixing wine and Gatorade, baby. That's
right.
the way of it.
Yeah, okay. I do want this on the podcast.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right, Connor, take us through
talk
your
about it.
current cheap red wine fix.
So it's mixing a cheap red blend of wine with supposedly the best flavor to do it with is Glacier Freeze Gatorade, and then you just mix them
Zero
1 to 1.
sugar, glacier freeze. Get it in.
That was an accident. I meant to get full sugar, but I can't take the time to figure out Gatorade flavors.
No,
I can't be bothered. It's
There
the
are too
yellow
many
one,
out
the orange
there.
one, and the blue one.
Yeah, it's all
That's
color.
correct.
It's not flavor. Like if
Yeah,
it's the silver
right.
one, I'm grabbing that. That's happening.
It's silver.
but it
Is
was-
it zero
it was
or
like-
regular.
It had its moment in the spotlight in like the zeitgeist, like 3 months ago.
Oh,
Like binging with Babish or something. Like put it on his channel and it became a thing.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is I say fuck the zeitgeist. All I want to know is, does it taste pretty good mixed together?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad.
And do you get
Really?
less of a headache the next day?
This is the pilot episode.
Oh, okay.
I'm already down for step one.
So,
Step two is going to
yeah.
confirm everything.
So next week I'll give you guys an update.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Yes.
How many bottles in are you gonna get into?
1.5.
1.5 bottles.
Tonight.
I would say, yeah, that's about when my headache. That's about when
Yeah.
the hangover probably gonna start for me.
Yeah. Usually one if you have one with dinner, might be fine.
Yeah, I'm
But, like-
dehydrated.
A bottle and a half when all you had to eat is tater tots.
Not speaking
Yeah.
from experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
rough.
wrong
Yeah.
with tater tots. I think it's more about the quantity than the overall quality expected with you're eating tater tots. Did you eat
I don't know,
enough
I'd be-
tater tots?
No, I only went half bag tonight.
Oh,
You know, for
See?
for
I didn't go full
proper
bag.
nutritional value, you need the full bag.
I know.
For
Yeah.
a growing young man, like
Well,
yourself, you need
it's
full
a
bag.
new year. I'm watching my waistline,
oh God.
so
That makes sense.
I can't go full bag.
No. No,
Oh,
that's a young
God.
man's game.
Yeah, it's a young man.
Sometimes you got to go full bag, baby. I'm not watching the waistline. I'm watching the wallet size. So it's more like, oh, I can get 3 Whoppers from Burger King for $6. Yes. And then
That's what I'm telling
just
you,
work
man.
it out from there.
You can
You
eat-
just got to work it out.
You can eat fast so cheap, dude. I'm telling you.
It's all over the
Well,
world.
I'm
baby.
glad we're talking about fast food because that relates
Yes.
to our story this evening.
Hell yeah.
It
baby,
turned.
not even
This is
funny.
organic. Organic
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
fucking
Look at that segue.
grocery store.
So
Subway.
tonight we are going to be talking about Roofman. Has
This
anybody
guy
heard
is on
of
my
Roofman?
list. He's on my list. Oh
Yeah.
shit! But
I
I
don't
only
know
read
of
like a
Roofman.
headline, so I would love to hear more.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Oh shit.
So we'll get introductions out of the way. This is the Lesser Known People podcast. Welcome everybody.
Yeah, wow, wow, wow.
We've got a beautiful foursome tonight.
Mm.
Let's
All
go with
beautiful.
Sean. Sean, how are you doing this evening?
Oh man, I'm doing great. I finished my my bottle. I've got some cookies and an amazing story ahead of me against something that I have known nothing about. So I'm ready for the mystery.
Amazing.
The mystique is ready, and knowing that it's about fast food, baby, that's in my game. That's in my zone.
Yeah. I mean, this is a good old fashioned con man story. So
Yes, it is.
Fuck
Mm.
yes.
Ooh.
you're all in for a treat tonight.
Yes, we are. God damn it.
We'll go with our resident roof man, Mr. J Money.
Whoop, whoop.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm good, man. I'm getting high. I'm getting a little bit fucking wine drunk with my fellas here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I am a licensed roofer. Where I live. I've been involved in roofing as a small business for a pretty long time now. So I'm interested to see where this goes. I have no idea what we're talking about. Fast food and someone called the Roofman.
Mm-hmm.
So take me away, man.
Yeah, it's a real treat.
I mean, this
We're
guy
going,
could be J
baby.
Money in disguise.
They good.
Is it me?
They good.
Did you guys blow my fucking cover?
No,
Fuck you guys, man.
no. None of that.
And then we've got KY. KY, how are you?
I'm excellent. I'm a little disappointed that you guys didn't notice my new glasses.
I noticed. I just didn't say anything because I don't want you to get a big
Wow.
head about it.
Wow.
I believe Connor because he's observant and he's sexual and his hairline's the best. But
Well, I mean,
everybody
we haven't
else
said
is a guilty
anything.
fucker.
We haven't
I
even
mean,
said
Connor-
anything to not be believed
Connor's-
about. No, I didn't notice. There, believe that. What's up?
Connor's point is proven by the fact that you fucking pointed it out to us.
I had to. You clowns. We warmed up for like 9 hours, you dickless idiots. And no one said anything.
9 hours.
I'm
I mean, I
love you all.
what are they? What's the brand? What are they?
I
Some
don't know
Eddie
what the
Bauer
brand is.
bullshit? Tell me.
They're
He doesn't
clear,
even
though, so I
care.
feel like
He doesn't even care.
I'm
He
just
just
like a
wants us to
hipster.
notice.
I'm just a hipster. You guys, I wish you knew anything about being cool.
Well, yeah, they look like they're clear glasses. That makes you a hipster. And so-
come closer to the camera so we can see them. Come closer to the camera. Oh, they are clear. Oh, you're
They're
so
clear in the
fucking-
front, dude. You might as well live in a brownstone in New York and fucking, give hand.
I
jobs
roll
for
my own
extra
cigarettes, okay? I'm fucking
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
You
You
have
French
several
press your
flat
coffee,
caps,
bitch.
don't you? You have several flat caps in an array in your closet.
First and foremost, I'm irritated that they look really good on me. So I do like wearing them.
Oh
which
no,
is
my name's KY.
frustrating.
I look really good in glasses.
Turn it into a compliment, bitch. Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm doing excellent, and I love my boys, even if they didn't notice my class.
I mean, I bought these motherfuckers like 3 months ago. No one said shit. Fuck you,
I thought they were
KY.
I thought they were your normal cheaters. You don't wear them all the time.
I don't, but these are nice ones. I spent a lot of money.
Those
on
are
them.
nice. Those look really good on you.
I like the half frame. I do like the half
Thanks,
frame.
Connor. Thanks, Connor.
You're welcome.
They remind me of like shooting glasses back in the day. I don't
Mhm.
know. Don't cut off my peripherals.
You can dream about shooting.
So I can just
people
fucking
with
kill somebody. Really the fuck I want.
I'm worried now.
Oh, all right. So our story. We are talking about this guy. His name is Jeffrey Allen Manchester. This takes place in the late '90s, the early 2000s,
Yes.
and over the course of 7 months, he robs over 40 restaurants all across the country. The majority of them happen to be McDonald's. That was his MO.
Hey.
And what he would do
That's-
is he'd get up on top of the building during the night. He would like drill or like saw through the roof and then come down, hide in the bathroom. And then when the employees get in, they start their like morning operations. He'd bust out, round up all the employees, put them in the freezer, and then take all the cash from the registers.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
But-
I remember something about a guy cutting in through the roof in a McDonald's a long time ago that was on
Yeah.
but I had no idea this was a repetitive thing, and not to like the caliber of taking hostages in the freezer. That's fucking wild.
I'm taken aback in multiple fronts. I just want to put this on Front Street and ask a question that I think is very in tune. I have been in a position of managing a store, not a McDonald's, but something I guess kind of like a McDonald's, where you got to open up the store and put down money in a register for multiple cash registers to be used every morning. I want to know, I guess it's a part two. The first question is very quick and easy. Did he get into the safe?
So he hit 40 restaurants in 7 months, and he made over
Jesus.
$100,000.
Whoa!
So he was making some serious cash.
You know
That's
what?
not terrible.
Fuck.
100K.
Something worked out in
and-
his
and-
favor. Something. I'm just saying.
I'm-
Most. What? It's dude. I've opened registers for a bunch of fucking young workers to fucking take money from people from a register. You don't usually put more than 20 or 30 bucks in each register when you open
Right.
up. So if he's jumping in there at the beginning of the day and he wants some money from the registers and he's not tapping the safe, he's probably only going to get like 60 to 100 bucks each spot that he hits. So that's why I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
I mean,
did he hit the
this also was 25 years ago, so maybe like
More
those
cash on
procedures
hand?
weren't put into place.
Maybe some new operating procedures. Absolutely right. But what I'm saying is to make what was the time span on this, Connor? 2 months?
Yeah, like 7 months.
Oh, 7 months. Either way, $100K in half a year's work.
Yeah.
That ain't bad scratch, man. Take the year off.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah,
the year
dude.
off.
Go break into some
He
BK
was
lounges.
he was in the army. He was in the Army Reserve. So like somehow he still found a way to do this while like being in the Army Reserve.
Oh, so he
I don't know, one week in a month he just has to go to the army and then
So those other 3 weekends he was
Yeah.
just fucking robbing people blind.
Traveling across the country. I mean, if his base was in like Indiana and he was robbing somewhere in New Mexico, he'd be like, "Oh shit, I have to get back. I gotta report out," and just like, fucking get back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if that's all he was doing, though, he had plenty of time, I guess. You know.
I mean, that's a racket and very successful. Very successful. I mean, I don't mean to give too much away. Me and KY used to be bandits back in the day.
People have lives here. The podcast is already gonna ruin it. Let's not help it.
We don't need to put guns to heads. Besides, that means mine is as well. So we're just gonna.
We don't want to
away
implicate
slowly.
dear friends. Let's
Yeah,
not
we don't
do
want to
that.
get in too much trouble for that shit we did when we were 12, you know? Like
12.
We dabbled.
What did you do when you were 12?
some bad shit, Sean. You don't want to fucking know,
You
man.
don't want to know.
Okay.
You don't want to know.
All right, bros. All right, bro. I got
You ever
you,
seen
bro.
Swordfish?
No worries, bro.
You ever seen Swordfish, that movie? I was
Yeah,
essentially
When you were
John
12,
Travolta.
when you were
Yeah.
12, something like Swordfish.
I was Tom Travolta and KY was Halle Berry. You didn't see me throughout the whole time.
Why do you
That's when I got to see KY's
Travolta?
tits the first time. That was amazing. That makes sense. That's why I'm so into
Oh,
KY's
man.
nipples. This all makes sense.
Yes.
You
That's
do have
true.
very nice tits, KY.
That is true, yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you. I wonder why I always felt a kinship with Halle Berry. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
it's true.
Yeah.
Whenever I
movie,
see
that
you
movie.
without a shirt on, I think of like Monsters Ball. I think of like all the greats where her tits were out.
Yeah, me getting fucked by Billy Bob Thornton.
That's my favorite scene, dude. I think KY.
It's not even 6 degrees. It's more like 3 degrees of how do you know Billy Bob? Hold on a second.
That's right. Actually, that's gonna be the new way I lost my hair. Billy Bob ripped it out when he was fucking. Yeah.
You were the stunt double in fucking Monsters Ball? Yeah, okay.
It was just my tits, but he kept pulling my hair. No, my follicles.
Stop
I
it!
was Halle Berry's stunt tits.
It's about the same areola. Like, I can understand that, but the color, I don't know. I don't know.
I have the tits of a beautiful multicultural woman. This is great.
I've always said that, man. I've always said that about you.
Yeah,
Ever
Justin
since
said
you were a
that
little
when we were
boy.
12.
Ever
Yeah.
since
Would
you were a
you
little boy.
would you wear a storm costume for me next Halloween? I'm just asking
I
as
gotta
an
lose, like-
interested party.
I gotta lose like 80 pounds, but I'll do it for you, baby.
I don't need you to lose any
rock
pounds,
that.
baby. Just put the costume on. God damn it.
It's already got the asshole cut out of it, so we're in good shape.
Yes! My dude knows me. Yes. I mean, my girl Storm,
That's right. I got dick holes in my storm costume. We have to get off this. We have to get off.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right.
That might be a t-shirt, I'm just saying. Dick holes in
Oh
my
my
Storm
God.
costume.
But apparently this guy was really polite. Like all the like managers and stuff they interviewed afterwards always said like, oh, he was really polite. He was always like apologizing, like, I'm sorry I have to do this to you. He would like tell the employees to grab their jackets before he locked them in the freezer.
Oh, that's really
So they wouldn't get
considerate.
cold.
That's
So
nice.
nice.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
he's a nice guy.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Was it gunpoint? Did he have?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay.
He did hold them at gunpoint.
Right.
Wow.
There was one incident where he pistol whipped an employee. So
Oh.
my god.
Did he apologize
But-
for it?
well, I mean,
I'm so
probably.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Why are you making me do this to you?
Yeah, you're making me do this.
Stop pistol
Fair
whipping
question.
yourself.
I don't know. Did the other employees were like, hey, Brad, we fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
Can you pistol whip him a couple times for us? He was like doing it out of being nice, though. I could see that.
Yeah. Someone had asked like McDonald's officials to get a statement on them. The McDonald's people said that they may have a real hamburglar on their hands.
They made it a joke.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got people at gunpoint.
And he said, "Oh, he likes us. He's very brand loyal, a loyal customer, and we work hard to build that loyalty."
I
It was like,
fucking love it.
What?
I mean,
Oh my
that's what
God.
happens. Minimum wage gets that sort of sarcasm out of you. Like,
Yeah, they're like, we're just definitely not going to pay these people anymore, so we like him. Why not flip it, I guess?
yeah, we got to shut down for the day. You still had to pay me. Fuck off.
Yeah, this is great. Holy shit. Wow,
Yeah.
McDonald's.
So this goes on for like 2 years. And like from the 30 seconds of research I did, he's like doing all these robberies while he's still in the Army Reserve. Somehow, I mean, he has a full-time job. He's got a wife. He's got kids.
And he's still doing it.
This
He's
is
still doing it. So
Still
this is
serving his
milking-
country. Still ripping off big fat corporations.
A true patriot.
yeah.
Listen,
yeah,
for an
man.
American, he's milking the teat from both sides. That's how I see it.
Double teat.
Double teating it. Double teating
There's
it.
usually 4, so he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job.
Quadruple teat.
Yeah.
That would be difficult.
It's grabbing the world by the udders.
Well,
Just fucking-
married. Army, considerate, and a bank robber. That's kind of going around the fucking. Or
Those
bank
are
robber,
the 4
McDonald's
nipples
robber.
of the world right there.
That's the t-shirt.
What else do you
Married
need?
Army, consider it.
Wow.
The 3 go together. There's one that which stands out. Doot 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 doot.
So he finally gets caught in May of 2000 after about doing this for like 2 years. He tries to rob 2 McDonald's in the same day in North Carolina. He got greedy.
Damn.
You get bored. You gotta do
Yeah.
something new.
And it's
Yeah.
North Carolina, so you should know better.
Yeah. He only gets convicted for 2 of the robberies. He confessed to them, but he said something about how he was like, these were the only 2 robberies he did, and he was inspired by all the other ones or something like that, even though
Whoa.
he most likely did them.
That was a really good soft punt.
He
That was a
gets
soft punt.
sentenced to 45 years in prison,
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
mostly because they pinned a bunch of kidnapping charges on him because he would lock employees in the freezer.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. He should have
So
just
if you
pistol whipped
didn't
him.
lock him
Yeah.
in the pistol whip, but not locking in the freezer would have negated, or there would have been no kidnapping charges.
I mean, I think they kind of knew he was like this serial cat burglar type guy and just wanted to throw everything at him.
Yeah.
God, to be called a cat burglar, is it worth
What an
45
American
years?
patriot, you know?
Is it?
Another Halle Berry movie. Catwoman.
Mhm.
Oh,
I actually-
Giants here.
Did we just find Mario Luigi? Mario
No,
Mario
no.
Mangione.
Well,
We have Mario Mangione here.
What?
he's stealing from the rich.
Mario
He's
Mangione.
but he's not giving it to anyone, and he's not really helping anyone except
That's
himself.
true. He's just taking it for himself. Yeah. Too early.
But
for
did
that,
Luigi? I guess there's a fair question there.
Yeah, I don't
There's a
know.
fair
I feel
question.
like Luigi did it for everybody. You know what I mean?
He did
There's a
his
difference
thing
between
because
Mario.
he wanted more money than being married and working in the Army National Reserves would afford.
I part of me seems like this guy. He just was like he needed like a fun hobby, like a truly adrenaline-inducing hobby, and skydiving wasn't enough. So why not hold, minimum wage workers at gunpoint and lock them in a freezer for a little while? I mean, he was nice about it. Could have been worse.
Yeah,
all he had to do was. I was gonna say all he had to do was not put him in the freezer and no kidnapping charges. But hindsight is always 20/20, like they say.
Yeah,
Remember,
and he'd always
kids,
like call the
remember-
police afterwards too. He'd be like, "Hey, there's a bunch of people in this McDonald's locked in the freezer. You should come and get them out."
Oh, he
What?
would
Like
do
after
that?
he robbed the place.
Man.
Dude, he was super nice
Dude.
about it.
Yeah,
What the
very
fuck?
considerate.
He
I
called
think
the
that
cops
should
on
have knocked off
himself.
that should knock a couple decades off, dude. For real.
Yes,
Yeah,
agreed.
At least 1 or 2. Jeez.
He could have left him there for the 10 a.m. people to show up and find. He didn't have to call the cops and say, "I left them in the freezer. Go get them."
I feel like a man can't even have a fucking hobby anymore without going to jail. This is ridiculous.
It is kind of fucking ridiculous,
This
dude.
is crazy. Come on. He did it the nicest possible way.
I know. I'm taking money for me that doesn't belong to me. I get that. But
It's a big butt.
these
Big
people
butt.
don't make dick. They got a free day. They hung out in the freezer. I got them out. I was cool about it. They were cool about it. Except for that one guy that got mouthy. Popped his ass. And he was done.
Hey, man. That's Brad. Nobody liked Brad anyway. That guy's a
Nope.
bitch.
Yeah.
No
He
one
got
wants to
fired
be
from
like
that place.
Brad.
He got fired from that place. He wasn't a team player. He didn't see McDonald's as goal. So Brad was out of there. That's why I whipped him.
Also, I just realized this. He cut a hole in the roof, right? So local blue-collar guys are getting those contracts for new roofs at McDonald's.
It's true.
Come on, this is a money-generating endeavor. In 45 years. God.
He's
Dude,
basically
yeah, that's way too
working
much.
for the government at that point. You know.
Can we get together enough money to get some legal representation to get him out? Can
Okay,
we?
so before
get enough-
we go down that road,
Oh, boy.
Okay.
there's a second half to this story. This is the
right.
first half.
This is the turn. Here we go. Okay.
Yes,
Good Connor story. Connor stories always have a turn.
always. So he gets sent to prison. For 4 years, he's just like a model prisoner. And he starts working in the prison's metal plant, building jungle gyms and like other things, I guess.
It's what
But
children
one day
need,
he plans.
Of course.
He plans his escape.
Naturally.
He builds this like plywood platform, spray paints it black, and then like hooks it into the undercarriage of a delivery truck that comes into the prison, and like smuggles himself out in the undercarriage of this delivery truck.
Oh, my dude's a cat burglar of himself. He cat burgled
Yeah.
himself.
Yes.
That's what I'm
Dude.
talking about, man.
Yeah. So now he's an escapee. He's on the run. And his like ex-wife and kids are in Sacramento in California. He's still in North Carolina, so police kind of figured he would make his way back west and like try to meet up with them, try to contact them, whatever.
Right.
But he doesn't do that.
Nice.
He fulfills all of our childhood dreams, and he hides out in a Toys R Us.
Yes! This guy's a fucking legend.
Dude.
Yes.
A place with so few need for cameras and a joy of time spent while hiding. You know, where else are you going to be able to put together Legos and Connects and play with Batman toys while hiding?
That's right. He lives in this Toys R Us for 6 months.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Was he
Just
eating
as a
100%
millennial,
candy? Like
He is my favorite hideout right now.
Yeah, so he would eat baby food, and so he survived off that. He would ride bikes in the aisles at night for exercise, and he
Oh.
would use the baby monitors to monitor employees to know when they left the store.
oh,
Oh,
that's a good
so
idea.
smart. I fucking love this guy, man.
Was
Those
I'm
aren't
sure
even
they didn't go into, like
toys.
crazy details. Was he like hiding in the racks, just like way up high, or
I don't know. It doesn't really say.
right?
But like, I don't know. Maybe there's like a back room nobody goes into. He'd like arrange some boxes in the warehouse or something.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
clever
I
guy.
could see it.
Holy shit.
I could see it.
But it also says he would go into like the break room and change employees' schedules to like give him windows to be able to move around in the store.
What the fuck?
This guy's awesome.
Dude, 6 months. You got to learn.
This guy needs
the
a
system,
job, dude.
you
He
know?
doesn't. He needs something to do with like throughout the day. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
just bored.
Yeah, he can't just
He's-
lay there.
he's got
I think that's why
skills.
prison was so bad. He just, I got to do something. I got to do something.
So what he's doing is he's planning a big heist to rob the store around Christmas time. So he broke out of the prison in like June. So he's got like those 6 months to plan this robbery.
Yes.
So he thinks like Christmas
Yes.
time they'll probably have the most cash. So, you know, he's plotting. He's got something to do. He's staying busy.
This guy.
I would have jumped the
It
gun
just
at
seems
Black
like
Friday.
such
I
a-
don't know.
It seems like a really big, long game to play. To just rob a Toys R Us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta
What?
hide out. I'm gonna hide out in the rafters of this Toys R Us until June, until December. Then I'm
Yeah.
gonna hit it.
Hard.
Well, it might have been a plan
Yeah,
that
I'm not sure
built up
what
over time.
what his plan was there.
I feel
because
like it was
he-
a building plan. Stay out of prison. now that I'm in this Toys R Us, let me see what's good with robbing's Toys R Us.
Yeah.
I could see
Also,
it being
like-
a first, let me just stay out of prison. And I found this
Right.
Toys R Us that helps me do. I can see it building. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, he does sort of start to like build some semblance of a life. In October, he starts attending like a nearby church. He meets a lovely young woman and starts
Nice.
dating her
At her place. I
at her
would
place.
assume.
Yeah, he tells her he has some government job that's very top secret, highly confidential.
Of course.
But he does give her kids toys that he steals from the store.
Yes!
Fucking
There's
My
your
life
perfect.
position.
But he's being
You got
nice.
kids?
Again, he's being nice.
I love kids.
I love
And, like,
this
he
guy,
seems-
man. Everything he does, he's just fucking amazing. One day, does he invite her back to the magic kingdom?
Yeah.
Back the inflatable toys back there.
That wasn't specified, but I would imagine not.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It did say he had Spider-Man sheets in his bed.
It's
Yes.
fucking sick.
You gotta get what you
That's all
gotta
I
get,
had.
dog. But when you're a superhero,
Right.
all right.
Now, when I took these, they didn't have any Hulks left, so I just got Spider-Man. I mean, it's not what I wanted, but it's all right.
They only had a couple left on the shelf, so I grabbed the one that was going to alert the authorities, but I'd go the other way. On hindsight, I'd go the other way. On the cheats.
On the sheet.
Sure.
Should have with Disney Princess, but here we are.
You know you're going back to prison, right, man?
Nah, all right. I'll escape again.
Yeah, I'll get out. I'll get out. I'm a nice guy. They'll let me out.
I got out once, bitch.
But it seems like he's really trying to start like a new life. He goes to Wednesday night Bible study. He joins a gym. He's like going to the dentist. So he's just
How
like an
are
escape
you
convict,
able-
living in Toys R Us,
I-
being a normal person.
As an escapee, I just don't know where that system doesn't see any other system. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Being an actual denizen of the world and doing things like dentist appointments and blah, blah, blah. I can see how maybe that would never show up in a cop system, but it also seems obnoxious that he escaped from prison, he did all this, and he's doing all these quote-unquote normal... I mean, even like joining a gym, like... They asked me to see my ID. At what point do you like? I don't know. It just feels
It's
like
different.
there's so
Sean,
many nets
you look
to
like
be
a
caught up
pervert,
in.
so people really want to verify your
Me?
What kind
I
of
look
list?
like everybody's uncle, and not everybody's uncle is Justin's uncle. Okay, so we have different lives to live.
But somebody's uncles are Justin's uncles. Do you know?
they're out
gotta
there.
check
You gotta watch out
Everybody's
for those
uncle now.
guys. Those
That's
are the
right.
guys they're looking for, Sean.
Oh, God. Not me. All right. I don't have any of that.
So how does he get tripped up?
All right, so the holidays are coming. The store's getting busier. He's been there for 6 months. Employees are starting to get suspicious. Things are going missing. People's food is getting stolen from the break room out of the fridge.
My fucking
Schedules are off.
my schedule keeps changing overnight
Yeah.
for some fucking reason.
But luckily for him, there's an abandoned Circuit City right next door to this Toys R Us.
Oh,
So he moves his home base from Toys R Us into the abandoned Circuit City.
Damn.
Abandoned.
Yeah, because this was when Circuit City went out of business. This is like 2004.
Oh, I mean, Toys R Us must be coming up for going out of business.
Oh,
soon,
yeah.
too.
yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
right behind. Right.
This guy was like,
Right.
he was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Jumping the gun right where it needs to be.
He knew he saw the economic turmoil and the free space on the horizon.
That's right.
Hmm. He knew the financial recession of 2008 was coming.
Oh shit! Is this Grant?
He saw it
Cardone?
on the wall.
It's a Grant Cardone. That's a different person. Yeah, we'll talk about that guy.
So finally, like the big day comes. It's the day after Christmas. He's ready to pull off this heist. And this is like a little unclear to me because he spends like 6 months living in this place and like knowing the employee schedules and like knowing the ins and outs of the store. And then it just says he like walks into the store with a gun and says, "Give me all your money."
What?
What?
Come on.
I know.
That's the
Not a
heist.
plan?
That's the heist.
He could
That's
have learned
fucking
the
ridiculous.
safe code by then. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. Like, not a
He could have been
chance.
in and out with that money. No problem.
Oh,
That
yeah,
money
for
could have
sure.
been in his pocket the whole time.
Right.
Like, he could have learned a full Die Hard by that point and been in the vents, heard the codes, escaped all the security, and made out with money without walking in with a gun.
Honestly, Sean's right. He could have pulled a full Die Hard right here, dude. And he fucking skipped all that shit for
Yeah.
nothing. For the
Yep.
same shit he was doing back at McDonald's. He didn't learn
Yeah.
nothing, man. He
know.
escaped from prison. He lived a fucking uncaught in a fucking Toys R Us for 6 months. And then just did his old shit again.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking...
He's
Did he
getting
want to
soft.
go back? Did he realize after 6 months, like, it's not... This is the best it could be. Which he's doing good, right? He's in the community. He's getting some pussy. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, man.
There are worse ways to live it. But he's like, I'm going to be sleeping in a Circuit City. I'm a fucking Hulkster sheets. Like, this is bullshit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically trading his prison cell for like a little room he built for himself in a Circuit City.
Yeah, right. It's like,
Is it that much
still-
better?
Exactly. He's not
Well,
free
if
from
he
it.
would have had the Hulk sheets instead of Spider-Man, he might have
True.
been happier, you know?
That might have been all the difference.
That's given a lot there, but
That's what he said in his interview. Looking back on it, man, I would have changed them sheets, dude.
I'm just
I would change
thinking
that.
back to the city that we grew up in. The four of us here tonight all did grow up in one city where we had a Toys R Us. I guess we never had a Staples, but we had shit like it. Just imagining people in that area living in a Toys R Us, finding another area that's a retail spot to go take over once it's abandoned. It's the prime time of everything is shutting down and losing brick and mortar storefronts. So
Okay.
it's everything kind of sort of in a twisted way makes sense until he walks in with a gun.
Until he walks in with a gun.
Yeah.
But I have to say, living in a warehouse, some sort of abandoned thing, that my 10-year-old mind loved that idea.
All I still
yeah.
want that. I've mentioned it before. I'll mention it again. It's all I want.
If I could live
It's
in
the
a-
Bart
in a
Simpson and
defunct
Millhouse episode where they're blowing around on the seat with the fire
That's
extinguisher.
exactly.
Like
that's all I think about.
give me that.
Yeah, $5. Take it. That would be the LKPHQ. That's what it'll be.
All right, so if you want, there's a place on Reddit you can go called stealth camping, where people they go in these abandoned places and they try to camp throughout the night or throughout the week or see how long.
I don't want to get
Ooh.
fish hooked by a homeless guy though. That's like a real big fear of mine. Just a gnarled hand coming in and gotcha in the
My
fucking mouth.
butthole.
Yeah. Well,
and my
dude,
penis in my mouth.
if you were a part of the community, you would know that you actually go around, you fish hook all the homeless people around you first.
Oh, okay.
to establish
you get them
dominance.
out,
Mm.
and then you have a
I
safe
see.
place to stay for the night. I
Yeah,
see.
they won't
I
come
know.
back.
I don't want everyone seeing my Halle Berry titties getting all wound up about it.
You don't. You wear like a glove, like a dishwashing glove on your hand, and you just fish hook a lot of people, and then you
Got
say,
your ass,
you don't
motherfucker.
show anything. You gotta say that like 10
Oh,
times
what?
a night.
Oh, I
but...
won't sleep here no more, man. Oh shit, fuck.
I wasn't thinking about your tits, bro. Relax.
Oh, they're really nice, man. Those are really nice, dude.
They seem,
I told you-
pretty good.
You didn't have to have the tits out when you did it. That was your choice.
Personally, I like to fish hook shirtless. It's a weird.
It's more comfortable for you that way. I get it.
I still wear the gloves though because safety first.
Safety
And
first.
Safety first.
Yeah.
You don't know where those mouths have been.
Practice safe fish hooking.
Yes.
That's the T-shirt. There it is.
T-shirt! Yes!
It'll just be a finger, fucking gloved finger with a fish hook on it. Oh, that's good.
So it doesn't say how much he made off with of this robbery. He gets away. The employee calls the
It was
cops.
successful.
Yeah, they show up. They find his little hideout, but they don't know who this guy is. It's only until a few days later that a police officer is patrolling around the Circuit City building. They notice that there's the store has its electricity on, but there's one part of the store that's completely dark. So he goes to investigate it, and he finds this makeshift door that he had built, and then he finds his little lair inside the Circuit City.
Lair.
And they get a fingerprint off of it. And it's actually off of a Catch Me If You Can DVD. Funny enough.
No way.
Oh,
And then they find
what?
out who it is. He's an escaped convict, and they blow him up. They put his mugshot on the news and all that.
Oh
Playing with fire, dude. That's a DVD that puts you into the world of fire. You're playing with fire. I don't know.
Not
what
even
else to say.
not even like that good of a movie either.
What? It's a pretty good movie.
It's
Come
pretty
on.
good.
It's a pretty good movie.
I really
Don't
didn't.
say
J-Money,
the book is better. Don't say the book is better.
No, I'm not gonna say the book is better. It was just shot like the Gilmore Girls.
No,
I hate
he's
it.
gonna say The Notebook is a better movie. That's where he's gay. See, it's
No.
different.
I wouldn't say that.
Justin loves crying to big love stories. Look at those big eyes. Big.
I
how big are
love
your tears?
Nicholas.
Are they huge?
I love Nicholas Sparks. I love Nicholas Sparks. That is true.
God, when those eyes get red, they must just be overwhelming.
Are
With
you talking about
emotion.
the size of my eyes again?
No.
I'm not discussing your enormous eyes.
If he tries, I negate it. Your eyes are beautiful. Don't take shit from him.
Thank you.
Your
Thank
dick is
you.
probably
Thank you.
bigger than
Thank you.
his. Just so
I have,
you know.
firstly, Halle Berry tits. Number one. Second,
That is a good up. That is a good up. I'll give you that.
I've never said that the eyes are bad in any way. I just said that they're large.
I have a wide peripheral, which is nice. As someone
Right.
who's often high anxiety.
He can look from side to side in a wide range without moving his head, all right? It's not a bad thing.
It was so bad. I'm so glad we're visual now.
I look like Crow from Mystery Science Theater. That's my eyes, like how much range I can get there.
That's a bulbous. Okay, you are not there. Don't put yourself there.
When you
I
look at
know
Justin
who you're
from the
talking
side,
about. We
can
got
see
some
the eyes
clowns who
come
might
out.
know relativity, but you know, I know what you're talking about. No, you're not there. In fact, out of all of us right now, your eyes are pretty squinty, but that might be because we've been smoking and drinking. I don't know.
I'm real high right now.
I know that's a good thing. That's a good thing, baby.
So anywho, Connor.
Yeah. So he's now like North Carolina's most wanted guy. He burns down his dentist's office, which another dream of mine, to destroy the medical records, I guess.
So,
But his
I didn't even know he had feelings like that. Hold on.
yeah, what did they do to you?
don't like the dentist, man.
You can't just drop
Nobody
that
goes to the
like
dentist
this.
and being like, "Oh yeah, that was a pleasant experience. I'd like to go back there."
You feel like you got
Fuck.
fish hooked by a homeless guy. Back. Yes, yes.
Oh,
Oh, excellent.
But his church congregation identifies him. They rat him out.
Those fucking
Whoa.
soft
what?
fact. God damn it.
It's the church.
I thought it was supposed to be
Damn.
love thy neighbor. They ratted out their neighbor.
Damn.
Fair,
rats,
he was a
motherfucker.
neighbor in a Staples Toys R Us building, but
Bunch
whatever.
of fucking Judases up in that fucking church.
Thank
dude.
you. Yes.
Damn.
Was it the Church of Judas? Fucking cucks. God damn it. They got him.
So detectives, like the church people, tell him like, "Oh, he's dating so and so." So detectives go to the girlfriend. They ask her to arrange a meeting. He shows up. He shows up the next day to her apartment with a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, that's so nice.
I know. What
Because
a,
he
what a
really
guy.
liked her.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, he is going to show up for pussy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
he's
yeah.
He's going to slide on
Hey.
in.
Hey, there's some hopes and some dreams every time, you know. And if you show up with flowers, it makes them into reality. Let's just all work
That's
with
right.
the same information here.
One more time before I go back. Just one
And it
No,
wasn't.
he doesn't get
That's
it.
the
He
real
doesn't-
deal.
He doesn't get that sweet release.
more time.
The cop cars show up. They swarm him.
Damn.
He gets arrested.
I bet
Damn you.
just imagine the look of like of disappointment and like betrayal
Oh,
on
yeah.
this guy's face when
I mean, he had to see it coming.
Yeah.
He
I
had
mean,
to know.
I mean, he's like smart. He has this like weird way of his weird intellect where it just kind of goes and then just fucking right off that fucking ledge, just drops right off.
Yeah.
It's
we're like-
self-destructive behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's what
He's
it is.
got enough rope to hang himself.
Yeah.
fucking idiot. Damn.
So he gets sentenced to 40 years this time. I'm not sure what the actual charges were. Is living in a Toys R Us illegal?
Well, I'm escaping from prison is probably illegal.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's a big one. Burning down your dentist's office. Is
We
definitely
got you
good.
good,
Yeah,
fucker.
yeah.
How dare you run away from us getting you good?
Honestly,
Also,
man, escaping from prison was bad. Burning down the dentist's office is the other really bad thing you did. Toys R Us is actually at the bottom of the list now.
at that point, Jesus, no one got
You
hurt
annoyed
in
a lot
property.
of people. You scared one cashier, but really, you got to go back. You got to go back.
He attempts to escape from prison a couple more times in
Love it.
2009, 2017. Nothing really noteworthy there.
Damn.
You
There's
got to
no real
nod the
details.
effort. Yeah.
When
Can
you're
we-
successful once,
Can we find this guy's address? Can we send him mail?
I mean, probably.
Can we send him
would
mail?
love.
Can we
You
send
want
him
to send him a
letter?
picture of Kyle's Halle Berry titties?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
After this, you fucking pervert.
let them know we're connecting you to this out on the internet right now, just so you know.
What a gift.
We'll send him a letter, KY's titties, and then we'll throw it on Patreon or wherever, and maybe some people will want to send him some letters, dude, to support this guy.
Dude, maybe he'll write us back. That'd be sick. We could read
That'd
it
be
on.
that'd be dope. KY loves reading fucking random ass notes.
He
to
does.
strangers.
That would be perfect.
I love teasing apart a good handwritten note. Let me read between the lines, Daddy.
I have worries, but I won't voice them now.
Show it to me.
So the last note here is that this is going to be a major motion picture.
What?
His story.
Whoa! All right.
Oh,
It's titled Roofman, starring Channing Tatum,
What?
Kirsten Dunst, and Peter Dinklage.
What?
And it's expected to be
Dude.
released in October of 2025.
I have
Get
to
the
ask.
fuck out!
I have to ask immediately. What fucking role is Peter Dinklage playing?
I don't know.
Hopefully the
I have no
detective.
idea.
Yeah,
The
I want him to
detective?
be the detective. Yes,
I
That
want
would
him to
make
be the
most
roof
sense.
man. Just fucking.
Well,
I
Channing
could,
Tatum's the roof man.
I could
Yeah,
not.
he's-
I couldn't.
Magic
Channing
Mike
Tatum's
has
so-
some magic up his fucking wizard sleeve. All right, let him pull it out.
Is
we
he
all
funny
want to
at
see
all?
it. He is.
He can be funny. He can be funny.
Channing, listen, if you haven't, just quick reference, 21 Jump Street is great. Watch 22 Jump Street, and you'll absolutely love Channing Tatum. You
I
will.
don't know. I think I saw 21 Jump Street. I didn't care for it.
Watch the second one. There's one spot I know your testicles will drop, your titties will elongate, and your laughter will be raucous. Okay.
I've been really trying to
What
keep
the
my
fuck?
titties from elongating for a long time now.
Actually, it's a big fear of Justin's to have really
Don't
big titties.
stop it, baby. Let nature do its thing.
These titties are long enough, Sean. These titties are long enough.
Too short by far. I know. I've seen them. Don't even start with me. All right.
Well, we'll let Justin fall in love with Channing Tatum at the Roofman premiere because we're gonna be invited, right? We're covering the guy.
Of course.
Super
Oh, I'm
successful
sure.
Yes.
podcast. Joe Rogan's gonna call. We'll have Channing Tatum on. It'll be great. Channing Tatum.
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 Tatum Channing.
Tatum.
Tate Yum. Channing Tate Yum. That's what I call him. That's all I think of. I think
He's
of
in the
fucking.
category of guy. He's handsome enough. It doesn't seem like he reads fast. You know.
He has a sort of
Just
blank
came
dumb
back.
stare to him that I associate with some fellows I know from the Marine Corps, and not good associations. I mean, intellectually.
Oh.
But I did see him in This Is the End, which I thought was pretty funny, and I'm not a huge Seth Rogen fan, but I thought that movie was pretty funny, and it ends with Channing Tatum essentially in a gimp suit.
Oh, that's right. He does. Yeah.
It-
He does go
Yep.
out and get
Danny, what the fuck is his name? He's from Eastbound
Danny
and Down.
McBride.
Danny,
Danny McBride.
no, yeah, Danny McBride. Yeah, I butt fuck this dude. Like, oh shit, is that Channing Tatum? It's like that's Channing Tate Yum. That's what I call him.
See, so you got some feelings.
Oh,
you
man,
know
well,
what it's
the movie's
about.
gonna be good. It's a good story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, con man.
Sorry. No, I
Don't
mean, that's
be
it. That's the
apologizing.
story.
There's no
Oh,
apologies
that's
here.
incredible. I did
We
not
are
know they were
waiting
gonna make
for
a
the
movie, but
future.
That's pretty fucking cool. It's a great story. It's gotta go dark.
I
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is for that movie. I mean, obviously you've got like the guy himself, but like, is it going to be like a love interest with like
Unmute.
the girlfriend? That
There's
happened
always
for like
a
3
chance
months?
they're just gonna fuck it up real bad with the
Yeah.
love story. But he did have the girlfriend, so maybe if they play it pretty close to the way it went, it'd be
If
decent.
it's a comedy, I think it'll be okay. If they try to play it in any other way, I'm worried. Don't
Wait.
give
Yeah,
me
that's a
some
fair
like
point.
real life story and make us try to like care and cry about it.
Did you say Kirsten Dunst?
Yeah.
She's gonna be the girlfriend. You know she's gonna be the girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Has she done anything like since the last big
Spider-Man?
thing in my head or Spider-Man? Exactly.
I don't.
I
don't
just
know.
saw her in Civil War, actually.
Oh yeah.
What?
That's right.
Yeah.
What?
So-
Oh, you watch that fucking shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. You
I
fucking
guess I'm
idiot.
a
Wanna
fucking villain.
You want to go back and learn about our history or something? Like, get the fuck out of here.
You think
Who
it's
are
cool to
you?
fucking shoot black people, KY?
Jesus fucking. Hey, I got chocolate titties. Hang on. Whoa.
That's
Whoa.
what the Civil War is about, man.
You
Learn
ever
about
put
the
two
Civil
Hershey
War.
kisses on his chest, baby? You looking at the
Right.
same thing. I'm just saying.
Well, if you liked all of this chocolate titty talk and a little bit about a story,
Just a little.
find
Just a
us at
little.
lesserknownpeople.com. All of our socials. We're visual now. You can see our beautiful faces. Look at how big Justin's eyes are. Please comment about it. You guys help to
great.
fight the good
I
fight
love 'em.
here.
Come to our Patreon, please. If you come
Yes.
to our Patreon, you can talk to us directly. If you come to our socials, you can mostly interact with me directly. These motherfuckers don't do shit. They don't do
Hey,
shit.
hey! Yes, but he's right. We don't.
K-
He's right. He's
so
right.
KY and Connor have been making our visual elements, our visual. You're gonna sew in these things together. But come to our YouTube. We're starting that up kind of a little more heavily, and listen to us wherever you stream for the audio element. But for the visuals, we're on YouTube, and I don't know where else. I mean, you can find some highlights and stuff on Instagram and on Facebook. But
Yeah,
long
we'll-
form-
Our
clips.
Patreon and our website will eventually be holding these things as well.
oh
and
yeah,
merch. And merch. We're eventually gonna have merch.
Oh,
Merch,
yeah.
baby.
we got shit to sell. It's not
We
just
got
this.
it. Look
This
at that.
is-
That's dope as fuck, though. Just at that. Flip the titties up. Let us see the bottom. You got it. That's up and down. That's up and down. And that's the simple shit, baby. We got plenty more to give to the world.
We got Moon Daddy. We got soft corn porn. We got other random shit we've said on this podcast.
Yes. All that stuff will eventually be on there or in different versions.
That's right.
And we love you.